Welcome to the Phase 3 Best in Slot list. Luckily, this time there isn't too much BOE rich boy shenanigans. At least from what I have seen, you know, there is a couple slots where you could, you know, buy a high level item of power or of tiger, I guess, but you don't really win that much on it, as I saw at least. So yeah, let's begin with the helmet slot. The glowing neuro-linked cowl is still the best. You can't really beat this. Well, the use effect and the chance on hit. 3+ weapon damage is actually quite a lot of attack power if you have to calculate it. So this is a very, very good item, and it will be, yeah, well, it will continue to be good. It's a very good item. But what if you aren't leatherworker? Maybe you are an alchemist or something, you know, earning all the monies. Then you could go with maybe, well, if you are a PvPer, you could go with the PvP helmet. Pretty good helmet. Has critical strike and nice agility. But alas, I might not do that. I didn't even get the max rank this phase. I have enough blood coins to do it, so I will do it before next phase, but yeah, I just didn't care. But you could also go with this from a rare spawn in Maraudon. 36 attack power, pretty strong. Or the cooler option, a bit easier to get. Embrace of the Lichen from Zul'Farrak. It looks like a wolf head. It's one of those. So you will look a lot cooler with this. A lot cooler. More Rexar. And we like that. But Artemis Cowl, still very good. It's weird, but it is still good. And of course, if you are, and yeah, as you will see with this list, a lot of the Nomergon items are still very, very strong. So you could still have your marksman's scope visor. You could still have, well, even Raging Berserker is fine, you know. But I would go with Embrace of the Lichen. A lot more attack power, very swag. Very swag. But yeah, the best in slot is the Neurolinked. And once again, you know, Nomergon item should be kinda easy to get, you know, in the next phase when we're higher level. You know, we will just clean through Nomergon, just like BFD is now. This should be easy to get. So yeah, do a Nomergon, win the neck piece item, quest item. And shoulders. And yeah, once again, Nomergon item. But we do have the new crafted shoulder pads, and they are better. They have chance to hit and stuff, you know. Very, very, oh, very, very nice. But we don't really know how hard it is to get them. So we will see. Personally, I haven't even won these shoulders. I've seen them drop 2 times, I think, but in the next phase it will be so easy to clear Nomergon that, well, I should win it at some point, and maybe before that we have gotten the crafting shoulders. So we will see. But if you don't have leatherworking, you know, go with Trougslayer. Personally, I still have my failed flying experiment shoulders, and they are still fine. It is 20 AP and a bit of crit. They are nice. But here, at least something new, a little bit more exciting. The Black Veil Cape from Black Rock Depths. It is in the the prison area from High Interrogator Gershon. The Black Veil Cape, 14 agility, 6 strength. You could also get, well, no, this is from the raid, I guess. But yeah. It is a very nice item, and this is the best one. Parachute cloak from Gnomergan is still very good, but this one has more AP and stuff. So yeah, go for that. And the Gnomergan set is still also very good. We should at least have 2 set as pre-raid. I went with the chest and the legs. You could still go with the shoes on, I guess, very long fights. Since the mana regen is still nice, and I will use it while leveling 100%, you know. And now, bracers. At last, I am exalted, at least on my dwarf. I am pretty close on the orc as well, but it does seem I will get the exalted on the orc in the next phase. But yeah, if you don't have any Warsong rep, you could still go with the experimental aim stabilizer from Gnomergan. Once again, very good Gnomergan loot. And if you are unlucky, you could still get the Bracers of the Stone Princess from Maraudon. 30 attack power. They basically have the same melee attack power, but aim stabilizers are better for your pet, basically. Yeah. And the weapons. Once again, getting the weapons is an easy time for us. We get Trash Blade from a quest in Maraudon. Easy to get. And if you have the VXG rep, you get a great offhand. But if you don't have the VSG rep, well, you could still go with the Cogmaster's Claw, I guess. It's nothing wrong with that. The DPS is a bit low by now, but you can. Yeah, there isn't a lot of other stuff. What was it that I saw before? Why am I blind? Where is the... Oh yeah, I forgot. I was thinking about the main hand axe from Zul'Farrak. I guess if you don't, you could have the main hand axe from Zul'Farrak in the main hand and then Thrash Blade in the offhand. Not as good, but you could do that. So yeah, just get, well, basically anything in your offhand. As I said, the fist weapon from Gnomergan, still good. And there should be some kind of option that is not too ridiculous to get. Well, fine. It is a bit sad. The offhand, bit sad. There are some BOEs, but the easiest would just to get, revert. But I can understand, it's your alt. Maybe you started it later. You don't want to do that, so yeah. Yeah, gloves. The Void Touched leather gloves are still very, very good. The last phase, you know, mechanist gloves are really bad right now. We are not fighting mechanical units anymore, so throw them away or save them for something weird and situational, I guess. But yeah, if you don't have leatherworking, once again, you could go with the Fingers of Arcane Accuracy. They still have, you know, chance to hit, same amount of agility, and they have a bunch of intellect and stamina. Very nice. From Nomergon. Once again, from Nomergon. And if you don't want to bother with that, you could go with the Rock Grip Gauntlets from Maraudon, or still have the Gauntlets of Divinity. Or if you're rich, I guess you could go with Gloves of Holy Might. They are not super good, really. It is a crit, but I would still go with the chance to hit gloves, any of them. Another Nomergon item in the belt slot, the Dark Vision Girdle. Chance to hit, very, very strong. The engineering belt is also good. I don't have it here because I have I checked off cloth items, so it doesn't show up. But yeah, if you don't have the engineering girdle, go with the Dark Vision from Nomergon. And if you don't want to do that and you are honored with the filers, with the Arati Basin, you could go with their belt as well. It is good. It is a good belt. But with critical strike instead. And here we have the set legs, very, very nice. Plus hit. Plus hit is very important. I'm not sure, but it did sound like they are making the bosses 3 levels above you now instead of 2. I think. Not totally sure about that, but I'm very, very sure that I heard, well, saw stuff that was pointing towards that. And it would make sense now when we have a lot of hit gear that we can get. So yeah, the chest and the legs with the set bonus is very, very strong. Ba-bow! The albino croc scale boots from Maraudon. 20 agility on a pair of boots. It is very nice. With all the Heart of the Lion and stuff, you know. Very nice boots. Ah. I guess, well, if you are on revered with the Arati Basin, you could get those boots as well if you don't wanna, if you are unlucky. But yeah, very, very nice boots. Very nice. But still, not a lot better than the Black Forge Greaves. Well, no, I'm, yeah, Hunter Brain. 20 agility, a lot better than just 10 and 9 strength. A lot more crit, yeah. And the dodge. We are blessed with a lot of dodge this phase. So why not build upon that, you know? Ah, we also have these ones. More, well, we have some intellect. If you want to sacrifice one agility for mail and some extra stats, go with the Fleetfoot Greaves from Hound Master Gribmar in BRD. I actually didn't see those. I thought they were from the raid, I think. Well, anyway, go with them. Very nice. Have some options. And here is a must-have. The Blackstone Ring from Maraudon. Plus to hit, 20 attack power. Very, very nice. And when it comes to the second ring, hopefully you have at least honored with the Warsong Gulch. Very, very nice ring. It is even a little better than the ring from Nomergon. But if you don't have the rep, once again, you could go with the Nomergon ring or Mason's Fraternity ring is also okay. So yeah, you have some options. And here is where the Horde is blessed. Trinkets. They have access to the plus hit 20 attack power trinket in this phase. Rune of the Guard Captain from a elite quest in the Hinterlands. Should be pretty easy to do now in Season of Discovery at level 50. And as your second choice, the trinket from Nomergon. And if you aren't Horde, you go with Nomergon and the BFD trinket. Easy. Just stack all that AP. Very nice. And here, the new bow from the new and improved STV event. It is very far down in the list, but yeah, here it is. The Gurubashi Pit Fighter bow. Instead of 50 strength on hit, it has 75. Yeah. It is a bit boring. I hoped for something cooler than basically the same bow, but with a little bit more stats. But it is what it is. You can't get everything. And when it comes to the enchants, you should be able to get the 15 agility enchant. It will take a while for people to get the rep. But it should be doable after a while at least. Probably not worth it to just put on your pre-raid stuff. But yeah. There are some cheaper alternatives. Well, I'm guessing. I haven't checked on them. But you could get the striking, one of the striking enchants. And I'm really hoping the background music isn't too loud now, because then I will be mad. I think you should be able to get 3+ stats. No, yeah, you can. I actually checked all the... I checked all the enchants pretty thoroughly, you know, where you could get them. They had to be drops from stuff outside of high-level dungeons. And yeah, stuff like that. So Crusader enchant, I am guessing we will not be able to get that. They will probably lock Stratholm so that we can't enter it, like they did with Sulfurak this phase and stuff, you know. Just guessing here, but they will probably do that. Yeah. But yeah, 3+ to chest. 3 agility cloak still, and this will continue to be the best one. The shoulder enchant is from the raid, so that will take a while. And this will be very, very, very expensive. The book to get this enchant is from... you can get it in BRD, so it can drop, but it will be very, very expensive. And yeah, probably not really worth it unless you're super hardcore and rich. But yeah, it is there. It is there. Hopefully we can enter Dire Maul, since well, part of it is lower level, so I really hope so. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, agility on gloves, agility on boots. It is a pretty high amount of agility now. 7. So yeah. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. We have a lot of high level enchants now. And when it comes to the talent tree, like in the end of the last half of this phase, Beastmaster is the best one to go for. And now it is even better, since we can sub-spec into survival and get the 20 critical strike to raptor strike. Very, very strong, and we get the increased damage before that. And this is, you know, the base spec that we are gonna have. It will be it should be the best one. I don't really see the plus hit and crit and the more agility being better than a super strong pet. But you could still do that, you know, no problem. You know, I don't know how long I'm gonna be survival on my dwarf. I am still survival, but this is getting very juicy right here. I'm just not loving the cat or the wind serpents, so I might go for a more memey pet. Maybe I go for the wolf. You know, I love wolves. They are my go-to in retail. So I might do that to spice it up a little bit. Or a bird. Might go for the owl. Maybe. But yeah, we have actually 2 points left that you can do a little bit what you want to it. You could go with entrapment. It will be nicer in PvP. When you use the trap launcher, so probably put them in there. But if you really don't care about that, you know, you could go with Spirit Bond. It will heal you a little bit. Not sure how much. You know, it is 2%. 2%. And we do have a lot of HP now. But yeah. And if you want to be the off-tank, I guess you could go Improved Monkey. 2% is not a lot, but it is something. Yeah, and this should be it actually. Hopefully, yeah, 22 minutes long video. But it is what it is. There is a lot of stuff to go through, and hopefully I didn't forget anything. I usually do. But hopefully. I did check with the new PvP set, and there is a lot of crit on it, but it is actually less good, pure PvE wise than having the Gnomegon set. As far as I've seen it. And in some places, you know, it is more important to have hit instead of the crit that they gave. So yeah, this is it. Here are the stats you have with this gear. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, I say. Yeah. It is gonna be very fun to level this time. I'm really looking forward to Sulfarak. I will try to build the two-handed sword. I always do. It is a bit more troll now to do it, but well, maybe on my alt at least. I am using two-hander on my alt for the different gameplay slightly. So yeah. I will see. Maybe at least if there isn't any paladins or stuff in the group. But yeah. This is enough for me. Long video, sorry. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.